The year 1910 will remain indelible in the history of Raba, Sokoto State of Nigeria, as it marked the day that one of Nigeria's founding father and a political leader of Ariwa, Sir Ahmadu Bello, Knight of British Empire, Sardauna of Sokoto, a descendant of the great Islamic reformer Usman Dan Fodio, was born. As the premier of the defunct northern region, his iconic achievement had become lifetime legacies, spanning every nook and cranny of the northern region. The Sardauna touched lives, uplifted people, and built communities. He encouraged entrepreneurship, education, commerce, industries, and agriculture. Above all, the late sage built institutions based on a solid foundation of values and service, leadership, and good governance. To keep the flames of Sardauna burning, the Sir Ahmadu Bello Memorial Foundation was established in 2009 when northern state governors, associates, family, elder statesmen, admirers, and other well-meaning Nigerians came together to midwife the birth of this noble organization. Sir Ahmadu Bello Memorial Foundation is a non-profit-making, non-political, and non-governmental organization whose mandate is geared towards fostering the legacy of exemplary leadership and good governance bequeathed by Sir Ahmadu Bello Sardauna of Sokoto, the late premier of defunct northern region, for sustainable human and economic development of northern Nigeria. Our focal points are education, health, agriculture, women, youth and child development, leadership and good governance, economic empowerment, wealth creation, conflict management, and peace building. Our key interest is to preserve and make available the works and legacies of the late premier and other leaders to the public in order to guide them towards quality leadership and good governance. The Foundation's notable achievements within the limits of its little resources include a scholarship program started in 2012, where over 800 indigent undergraduate students across the 19 northern states and FCT are beneficiaries. Also, to develop the capacity of women and youth in the north, the Foundation in 2013 conducted a series of entrepreneurship and skills acquisition trainings and empowered more than 3,000 participants across the 19 northern states, including the FCT. Today, most of the beneficiaries are now business owners and employers. In 2013, the Foundation donated relief materials worth millions of naira to victims of flood disaster, Boko Haram attacks, ethnic and religious clashes, and that of farmers and herders conflict in some affected areas across northern Nigeria. As its contribution towards enhancing the capacity of teachers, the Sir Ahmadu Bello Memorial Foundation conducted workshops to scale up the quality of teachers in primary schools in the north in 2016. Under its mandate to support provision of safe drinking water, the Foundation built and commissioned several motorized borehole projects in some selected communities across northern Nigeria, including Ergalma village in Bukuyum local government area of Zamfara State, Dareta village in Anka local government of Zamfara State, Kagara village in Shiroro local government of Niger State, and Gindin Akwati in Barikin Ladi local government of Plateau State. Under its humanitarian activities, the Foundation donated over 30,000 nose masks during the COVID-19 pandemic across the 19 northern states of the Federation, including the FCT. Also, it donated food items and clothing to some orphanages in Kaduna State. Similarly, several research projects on status of education in northern Nigeria, security, economy, and governance were conducted by the Foundation. A medical outreach was conducted in 2017, where about 2,000 people were screened and treated of various diseases ranging from river blindness, guinea worm infestation, diabetes, kidney and liver diseases, high blood pressure, and cataract. The Foundation's health strengthening interventions also involved workshops on emergency trauma and blast care skills for doctors and healthcare workers. In its efforts to curb the menace of Almajiri and modernize the system in the north, the Foundation, in collaboration with MacArthur Foundation in 2021, organized a one-day sensitization workshop with village and ward heads in Zaria, and also a one-day focused discussion group with Malamans and Gaya across Kaduna State. In 2022, the Foundation flagged off its project of the intervention and transformation of the Almajiri system of education in northern Nigeria. 2 modest classrooms were secured at Hayim Banki in Kaduna North local government area. Chairs, tables, and writing materials were provided to enhance and improve the system of education. Similar intervention was undertaken at Dambushia in Chikun local government area of Kaduna State. Sir Ahmadu Bello Memorial Foundation spearheaded a coalition of 6 prominent northern groups known as the Arewa Joint Committee. The committee organized an interactive session with frontline presidential candidates for the 2023 general elections. The interactive sessions were meant to ascertain the preparedness of the candidates to addressing the plethora of problems facing northern Nigeria. Under the foundation's leadership and good governance initiative, series of lectures are organized in January every year to commemorate the demise of the late premier and some of his associates, where topical national issues are discussed and workable solutions are preferred. This birthed the Foundation's annual memorial lecture on leadership and good governance to immortalize the late premier of blessed memory. For the first time since inception, the Foundation in 2022 held its annual memorial lecture in Kano State. This is the first time the event is taking place outside the Foundation's base in Kaduna State. Nasarawa State will be our next host in 2023. The Foundation, in its efforts to build a good rapport and working relationship and also to expand its network, is working with numerous NGOs, civil society organizations, and other like-minded organizations.